Shalom. I've just come from Camberwell, and I was preaching today on how we can finish the unfinished business. That was the title of the sermon. And I mentioned a number of key issues in Esther 9 and 10, how the children of Israel did not take the plunder. And it's mentioned 3 times that they destroyed those who they had been commanded to destroy, the Amalekites. In 1 Samuel 15, Saul had been instructed to destroy all the Amalekites, but he spared Agag and the plunder. And so later in the book of Esther, we see Haman, who is the descendant of Agag, wanting now to destroy the children of Israel. But God intervenes through Mordecai and Esther, and they reverse the decree, and they actually annihilate the lineage of Haman, his 10 sons, and so many. In 9 and 10, you see hundreds of them killed. But then they do not touch the plunder, because the mistake of Saul in 1 Samuel 15 was taking the plunder. And this is the way they reversed a 500-year hostility. You know, God had seen the Amalekites led by Agag, that they had resisted Israel from possessing their inheritance. Right from Egypt, they were crisscrossing to possess their possessions. And Amalekites were some of the ones who were very, very hostile. But Saul spared them, and he lost his throne and stuff like that. And I think the key message here, even because I mentioned Kenya, is that with our 2010 constitution, we need people who will enter power but not touch the plunder. I'm sure there's a lot of plunder when one gets the position as a president or those key positions. The public resources are so tempting to touch and take for personal use. But what we need in order for us to reverse the corruption that started many, many years ago, possibly right from independence, is that we need a people like Mordecai and Esther in government who will not touch the plunder. And in this case, I'm saying the plunder is the public resources. In order for us to institute a government for the people, by the people, intended for the people, and with the spirit of the 2010 Constitution, Article 1 saying the people of Kenya are sovereign, we need a people who will get into government this time, not for self-interest, not for what they will get, but for the sake of the people of Kenya. So these people need to be obedient, like Mordecai and Esther. They need to have restraint and self-control. And I don't know whether those people exist in Kenya, but I'm saying this is the kind of people we need, who will govern the resources of the people with lots of self-control, without stealing, in order to reverse that repeated cycle of corruption, tribalism, and stuff like that. So you have a good day. I will certainly post a link. You should watch the message in full. I will post from maybe when the worship ends. Watch from there before it is edited and we put just the sermon. Just watch the sermon and please comment below whether it makes sense to you. Thank you very much. God bless you, and thank you for listening. Bye.